just got 21. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Now here's Russell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Launches it. No luck on that one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
There's a screen. Jackson, the pass to Wilson.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Vancouver shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Now here's Russell. Pass to A-Train. Oh, he picked him clean! Torres, guarded by Russell. And here's Johnson. Oh, it's stolen! They've got numbers. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Torres, guarded by Russell. Torres. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Vancouver's head coach had some advice for his team over the last break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Jackson. Inside, deflects the pass. McLaughlin with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Free throw is good from Russell. So he gets them both.
Into the lineup for Vancouver, number 16. Number 16.
To the paint. A-Train passes to Clutch. Right side, Russell. Count it. Good. Russell's got 42 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Torres, guarded by Russell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Johnson. And A-Train gets it to go. And Vancouver leads by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Torres. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Russell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Vancouver. Simpson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Denver trails by 3. Here's McLaughlin. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to Russell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Pass to Clutch. Here's A-Train. Now here's Russell. The 3 is up. And it's McLaughlin with the rebound. McLaughlin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And Denver making a change here.
Number 13.
For Vancouver, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Here's the pick. From the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Wilson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson outside.
Vancouver foul. Russell. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
McLaughlin passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Uncovered. Again, Denver scores. Here's Russell.
Denver foul. Jackson.
Johnson, he's checked in for Denver.
3rd team foul. In for Denver. Number 25. Johnson.
Here's Simpson. Russell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Torres, guarded by Russell. Let's loose for 3. Oh, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jams it home. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And here's Jackson. Johnson outside. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Book it!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And the 3 misses. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball. Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And Russell's got the ball here for Vancouver. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses. Denver leading by 4. Can't hit it. Vancouver shooting around 53% in the fourth.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Torres, guarded by Russell. On the take, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At the line for Denver. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Simpson.
Denver foul. Wilson's 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Vancouver. Number 21. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
To stop the clock, so there's the foul.
3rd personal foul. At the line for 2, Johnson.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Here's Clutch. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's Denver with the W. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. With a month of NBA action in the books, let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. Well, you look at the professor. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And it's been quite a rookie season for this group. Amazing how well they've adapted to the professional game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
Let's check out Virginia Beach's starting lineup. We've got Champ, the captain, out there at Pope. Then there's the professor, and it's Leaf in a 2-guard. We've got Goose, also Campbell out there. T is out there with Rose. So Doris, talking specifically about coaching, is this the point in the season where a staff can try to light a spark under a player?
Yeah, a couple things to decide. That first, how is your team doing versus what you believe your ceiling is? And second, what kind of effort are you getting on a daily basis? We know these coaches. They are not afraid to light a fire when necessary. And sometimes, Kev, it's necessary.
Here's Leaf. Pass to the professor. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kristich. Off target from outside. Got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Goose. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Campbell, the pass to Goose. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Leaf, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Campbell up top. Bounce pass from Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the first one at the line is good. And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Here's Leaf. Pass to Champ. Here's Pope. Here's the captain. Jacks up a 3. Campbell grabs the board. T, the pass to Goose. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it.
Virginia Beach.
Well, for the past month, it's been quite a three-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. Well, you look at the captain. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
And it's Pope missing. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Campbell. Here's Goose. Outside Rose. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's the captain. From the arc. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Goose. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing, and good that time. Goose has got his second bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. that's the way you like to start.
Here's the professor. Still scoreless. Here's the captain. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And he slams it one-handed.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Virginia Beach trails by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Leaf. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Out to the right wing. And there's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The captain hands it from downtown. The captain's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Pass to Goose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
First one falls for him. And Virginia Beach with some changes. Sampson's checked in, and MP subbed in for the captain. And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Pope. Nothing on the board. Here's Kristich. Pass to Pope. Clock at 4. Here's Cross. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's T. Here's Goose for the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Goose. 9 points in the game so far. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Chambers is checked in for T. Doc, he's checked in for Virginia Beach. Here's Pope. Still scoreless. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Here is Skinny. Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Here is Skinny from downtown. Chavez with the rebound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Kevin?
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Pope. Here's Sampson. Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We've got 1:55 left in the first.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Sampson. Hasn't made one yet.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Here's the natural to the middle. Goose, the pass to Chambers. Pass to Goose. Here's Skinny. Misses the 3. And so MP will bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 10-point game. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shakes him. That shot missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's MP. Sampson, the pass to Cross. MP outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got it back down to single digits for Virginia Beach.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Campbell is checked in for Goose. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP outside. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Skinny the pass to Graham. Out to the wing. Here's Chambers. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The natural out there with Campbell. And it's Rose. And there's Skinny. And for Virginia Beach, the professor out there with the captain. And there's Champ. And there's Doc. Pass to the captain. And he gets the bucket. The captain's got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
It's blocked.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint. Here's the natural. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The captain with the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Tipped away. One-on-one here. Here's Chavez. Pass to the captain. Here's Kristich. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Well, you look at the captain, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's the professor. No scoring in this one. Here's the captain, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. There's the drive, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Kristich. Lock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Leaf. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Kristich. Pass to Leaf. 3-pointer. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Into the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Outside Rose. Pass to Goose. This one for three. And they'll get another chance. To the wing on the left. Outside Rose. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Rose has got himself on the board with three there. Virginia Beach trails by 8. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Teams changing it up here. And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Sampson, the pass to Leaf. Pass to Sampson, just 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside, here's Campbell. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Cross passes to Pope. Down low, here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Goose. They get it back. Here's T. And it's off from three-point range. Fires from deep. Here's Goose. Fires for 3. They shoot again. Campbell, the pass to Chambers. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Skinny is checked in for Chambers. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Goose, the pass to Skinny. Now Campbell, covered by MP. 4 on the clock. Here's Skinny. Sampson pulls it in. Virginia Beach trails by 5. In his 16th season in the NBA, Doris, Al Horford got his first title with the Celtics.
That 2024 championship was so special for Al. Remember, he had played almost 200 playoff games. And remember, for the vast majority of that run, Al Horford was the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Incredible.
Now here's Graham. The tray. Hope with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to MP. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Back to Graham. Pass to Goose. There's the 3. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Cross passes to Pope. Sampson kicks to MP. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. No good on the three.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Goose. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. 15 points for Goose.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
MP outside. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Here's Goose. 15 points in the game. Pass to Skinny. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Well, glasses like clothes. Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Virginia Beach trails by 4. T is out there with Goose. And it's Rose. Then there's Campbell. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Puts it up from 7. The Professor's shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
To the middle. Here's Pope. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And here we go. Leave heading to the basket. For the tie. Goes back up. A Professor. Good. The Professor's got it all tied up now for Virginia Beach.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Goose. He's got 15. A three-pointer off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Champ. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The natural, he's checked in for Goose.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 27. Number 27.
Pope the pass to Kristich. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pope for the lead. Offensive rebound. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Doc, he's checked in for Virginia Beach. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Kristich from past the arc. The captain, no good. Here's G. Pass to the natural. Drills the three-pointer. The natural's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Over to the left wing. Over to the wing. Here's Leaf. And it's T with the rebound. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the natural. He has 7. Shot on the wing. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
To the wing on the left. Here's Leaf. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leaf's got 7 points in the game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Skinny, he's checked in for T. Skinny the pass to the natural. And here's Rose outside. Traps in the tray. Rose has got his 2nd basket.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Leaf. To the paint. Here's Kristich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Champs got the game tied up here for Virginia Beach.
Again and